Right.
They were able to ping her phone's location at 36 Llewellyn Street, and they knew it was her boyfriend's place. It had now been 24 hours since anyone had seen Deja. A family member entered the boyfriend's home through an unlocked window. That's when he saw Deja laying on the floor next to an air mattress, covered in blood. She'd been stabbed in her chest, throat, her face. She'd also been stabbed in the back of her neck and the back of her head. She was stabbed a total of 58 times, and her neck had been broken.
Oh my
The knife
God.
was
What that Mula gang? They saying that this drill rapper literally stabbed his girlfriend 58 times and broke her neck. They found her body and he got locked up for what? We finna see exactly what's going on. This getting crazier and crazier and crazier. God dang.
November 25th, 2021. It was 1 in the morning when 22-year-old Deja Jenkins Minus left her family's Dorchester home for the last time. She was on her way to Lowell, roughly an hour away, and heading to her boyfriend's home. The two had an on-again, off-again relationship,
Right.
and in the past few days would take to Facebook with a series of posts directed at one another. They
Okay, so
shared
we
a
got-
child, a beautiful
Oh, and they had a
2-month-old
baby.
baby girl, and she sat in the back seat as Deja drove through the dark early morning.
Right.
Hours passed with no word from Deja, as Thanksgiving couldn't fill the empty void left in her family, who worried as she never showed up for dinner.
Right.
They were able to ping her phone's location at 36 Llewellyn Street, and they knew it was her boyfriend's place. But they were still unable to make contact.
Right.
Deja's mom decided to drive over, passing by the house twice, but there was no sign anyone was home.
Passing by the house, my ass. Let that be my daughter. I'm coming out with choppers, Dracos, SEAL Team 6, SEAL Team 11 from the grade.
The
I'm coming
lights
in that
were
bitch.
off, no cars were in the driveway, and the door was locked. It had now been 24 hours since anyone had seen Deja or her 2-month-old baby.
Oh,
Friday
and the baby.
morning,
What the,
after
oh,
staying
the baby, no. Not the
in a
baby.
wake
What
throughout
happened to the
night,
baby,
praying
bro?
Deja's phone would ping a new location. Deja's mom contacted the police requesting a wellness check. As Low police made their way over, a family member entered the boyfriend's home through an unlocked window. He
through an
called
unlocked
out
window.
for anyone, but no one responded. He tried to open the bedroom door, but it was locked. So he kicked repeatedly until
Yeah,
it locked.
that would have been me.
That's when he saw Deja laying on the floor next to an air mattress, covered in blood.
Damn.
It was 10:45 in the morning as investigators went through the home, observing the red-stained walls as blood had spattered throughout the kitchen and floor. She'd fought for her life. The stab and slash wounds to her hands and arms, a result of trying to defend herself from an attack. She'd been stabbed in her chest,
Damn.
throat,
Damn.
and her face.
Damn.
She'd also been stabbed in the back of her neck and the back of her head.
Listen, I have a mentorship called the Mula membership where I'm going to teach you how to get rich with business, YouTube, crypto, stocks, financial literacy, credit, every single way. Now, I became a millionaire by the time I was 23 years old. I'm going to teach you step by step for only $50. Click the first link in the description right now and get added to my group chat where I'm going to give you one-on-one help to make sure you get rich in 2024. Click it right now. Stop tweaking because we got very, very, very limited spots and I don't want you to miss this bag.
As she either attempted to get away or balled up as the loss of blood weakened her ability to defend herself.
Right, hell yeah.
She'd been brutally murdered. The 22-year-old mother bleeding out on the floor as her baby was nearby, too young to understand the chaos.
The baby
taking
being close
place.
is crazy.
A neighbor across the street witnessed her pull into the driveway, carrying the baby in a baby bag before being let in, but she was never seen leaving. The only questions left were where is the baby,
Right.
and where is the boyfriend? With devastating news, a sigh of relief came as the 2-month-old baby was found alive and well in Boston.
Woo!
Diaper is dried blood. The Lowell Police Department issued a be on the lookout alert for a murder suspect driving a 2010 Kia Forte.
58
It was
times
Deja's
though, bro,
vehicle,
and he broke
and
her
according
neck.
to the alert, it was being operated by 22-year-old Leonard
he-
Robinson,
then he stole her
Deja's
car.
boyfriend.
Then
who's
you
more
stole her car and was riding around doing in her car, boy. You is sick, boy. It's something wrong with you, gang. That's not normal.
commonly known as the Boston rapper Pole Boy D. Rose. Back in 2020, a Mass State police trooper pulled over a Kia Forte with a missing license plate. Checking the vehicle's registration, the vehicle was revoked and uninsured and had to be towed. During a search of the vehicle, a 380 Walther PK was found on the floor of the passenger seat. Deja had been driving, D Rose rode passenger, and they were both arrested when no one claimed ownership over the illegally possessed weapon.
Right.
Deja was charged with 5 firearm offenses, while D Rose was charged with 6, including possession of a firearm with 3 prior violent crime convictions. Her bail was set at $10,000, while his was set at $100,000. And D Rose would later be released on a $5,000 bail with a GPS bracelet in order to keep a 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. curfew. He was still being monitored when Deja was killed. Data from the bracelet obtained by investigators would place D Rose at his Lowell home until roughly 2 p.m. Thanksgiving Day. His neighbor saw him sitting in the driver's seat of Deja's Kia for roughly 20 minutes before driving off. He was then seen on surveillance video driving 10 minutes later. The GPS indicated he drove to multiple locations and was in Dorchester by 3 p.m. before cutting off the bracelet at 4:56. Saturday, the day after Deja was found, a search warrant was executed on the home in Lowell and a knife was recovered. An autopsy would also be performed that day detailing Deja's wounds. She was stabbed a total of 58 times and her neck had been broken. The knife recovered was consistent with the stabbing injuries to her body, and it wasn't until Monday Boston police were able to locate D Rose in Boston, with video of his arrest being recorded by a woman within the home.
Nigga, you kept the knife that you killed your girlfriend with. Look at him. He looked like a fucking weirdo. He looks weird. A lot of these y'all favorite rappers be talking all this, gangster that. A lot of they ass be just weirdo crash outs, gang, on bro, like.
All right, relax. He's not doing anything. Calm down. No, calm down.
Calm up.
Y'all can calm down. He didn't. Hold on. He's good. I got you on that dog. I got you on that dog.
Yep. You're gonna come over here. You're gonna come out. We're gonna freeze the apartment.
All right. Get your hands off me. Don't be touching me.
When arrested, he claimed he hadn't seen Deja for 2 weeks. Later changing his story by saying she came to his house Thursday, but he didn't let her in, so she left. The Boston rapper was arraigned in Lowell District Court the following day for murder, where the district attorney detailed the events that took place in front of Deja's heartbroken family. The DA would also give a possible motive, as leading up to Deja's death, the two would argue through Facebook in a series of now deleted posts. D Rose's now deleted Facebook contained posts dating back 12 days before Deja's death, where a subliminal post read, acting like she hates her baby daddy. He'd follow up with a message saying a mother shouldn't have time to chase the child's father who no longer wants her, and energy spent dissing him on social media could be spent on being a mother. In a more detailed post,
talking about chase up, boy. It didn't sound like you was pushing her away when she was over the way to your crib, gang. What are you talking about?
Rose would write, ain't no way she forgot to mention she was fucking more than one man when she got pregnant. I ain't playing daddy, I ain't playing house, and always said I wanted a DNA test from the beginning. Bitches get mad and post personal shit all day long. Shit's corny. I ain't even want to post this, and I usually just let the bitch live her best life on Facebook, even when she start lying and shit. But this is different. Like, if you gonna perform, at least tell the audience the full story. All I'm saying is bitches is messy, petty, and wasn't ready for a kid. And it's sad that it shows on Facebook.
You don't sound like you talking about petty and all that, gang. You killed her, bro. You stabbed her 58 times, bro. That's not petty? Over what? For what reason?
3 days before Deja's death, she'd post saying, if a man help you with your kids and he ain't the daddy, that man love you. A day later, she'd write, a man that's not loyal to his kids is not loyal to no one. And the last post she ever wrote, I got this mommy shit on lock. My daughter will never need for anything. Can't wait to celebrate her first Thanksgiving tomorrow.
That's crazy.
Investigators believe Deja's life was taken soon after she arrived at D Rose's home in the early hours of Thanksgiving morning. D Rose was denied bail, and before court ended, His defense attorney told the judge D. Rose feared for his safety at the Middlesex Jail and House of Corrections.
Oh, you fear
This
for your
made
safety.
Deja's family laugh as
Right.
court officers had to quiet them down.
Right.
D. Rose was from Dorchester, specifically Geneva Ave, and this may have been an attempt to get transferred back to Boston to be around his people while in jail. His next court date has been scheduled for December 30th, and if he's housed in confinement for his own protection until then, it's solely up to him, as the judge seems to care less. Now this case is a sad one. I mean, you got a 22-year-old mother with a 2-month-old child that no longer has a mother.
Yeah, that's
Anyone that's had a kid, you know you're gonna fight with your significant other, especially after having the baby. It's just like a part of having a baby is the arguments that follow.
right.
When you got somebody that portrays the life of a killer in the streets, you know, beefing with this street, this hood, that hood, that killer mentality can get ingrained in you.
Yep.
To the point that
You think that's all
in
you
any
supposed to be
little
doing.
dispute,
You just
you
snap.
can turn to that instinct.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, no matter how much evidence is against him, he's assumed innocent until proven guilty. But this man got a lot of fucking evidence
It's the
against
murder
him.
knife,
It is
bro.
not looking good in this
The
case.
knife.
And it's a fucking shame. I mean, you got a rapper that was living in his own small little house in a
Right.
bedroom, sleeping on an air mattress. Obviously didn't have that much fucking money. He's
Right.
driving his girl's car.
Right.
And at the same time, the life that he was living, riding around with a gun in the car, he didn't even take the gun charge when they were pulled over by police, which resulted in his girl getting charged with 5 gun charges. I don't know if she was ever convicted. His case is still pending. Her case could have still been pending, which means if he never took the charge, both of them could have been convicted felons based off of that firearm that was found on the passenger side where he was sitting.
Right.
He was supposed to, hey, that's my gun, it ain't hers. She wouldn't have been charged.
Right.
His lifestyle
He's a dork.
affected her.
He's a dork.
Be careful.
Oh, free at last.
But at the same time, she was grown enough to make the decision
Yeah.
on being with him. Obviously, without the ability to predict the future and foresee what was to happen. But when you're around someone that needs to be around guns and you make the conscious decision to drive with that person, you're gonna fall into situations like this where you're now charged with 5 different firearm offenses and have to bail out of jail. But all in all, a 2-month-old baby girl essentially lost her parents. Her
Mama
mother
and
was
her
gone,
daddy, yep.
and it sounds like her father's never gonna be free again. And it's just a terrible fucking tragedy. There's no other way to describe it.
Yeah,
But if
that's-
y'all find
And then imagine like that girl gotta grow up when she gonna be 15 one day and be like, yeah, where your parents at? Why they ain't bring you to school why they don't never bring you to school? Oh, my dad got arrested for the rest of his life for killing my mom, so I don't have any parents. Like that's fucked up.